Welcome back to another episode of the free VST Plugins Detective, where I review, test out, and demonstrate VST VSTs. For today, we're looking at the Pendulate synth. I've not tried this one out yet. I am super excited because when you go on their website, it says, as you can see here, a chaotic synth by Newfangled Audio. Unleash chaos. Introducing Pendulate, chaotic monosynth by Newfangled Audio. Pendulate uses a brand new oscillator design to produce sounds different than any other synth. It features a chaotic oscillator based off a double pendulum. What initially looks like random actually contains underlying patterns of interconnectedness, constant feedback loops, repetition, self-similarity, fractals, and self-organization. Let's go into it. So I wonder if I have presets. Okay, so I do have some presets, which I like to do for synths. And in case you haven't watched any of my videos, I typically, when I review a synth, like to do it dry on camera. Meaning I haven't tried it out before, because with a piano or a guitar or any other instrument, you can pretty much tell right away how good or bad it is. With a synth, sometimes it takes a little bit longer. You want to feel it out, see the way the routing works, the sound quality is for different styles of synths and whatnot. So let's just play some sounds. Ooh, okay. Really cool GUI. So this is just the standard. So that's just like the default one. So first off, it seems like this is very CPU intensive right away. I think because the GUI with all this stuff going on, you can see it's kind of like stuttering or lagging even a little bit. So right away, this seems very, very CPU intensive. But some of these are really interesting. In terms of like most synths, you have your typical like oscillators and then your envelopes and your LFO and your kind of master routing and a filter and other effects. But this one has like the chaos amount, the chaos shape, the animation, the symmetry. Like these are all really, I think, unique kind of settings compared to any other synth. So we already have the default preset done. So let's just try some of these. Let's try like triple bass, for example. Really cool. Let's do. I think I have like something in my mouth. Anyway, like breathing. So reminds me, I think this would be really cool for any type of already just hearing like the sound quality for any experimental music, any type of like almost like Cohen sound, maybe Tipper or like Amon Tobin, you know, that kind of weird bass music. Oh, there it is. I had hair in my mouth. Just bothered me. Anyway, Grr. These sounds are super cool. Bass and a half? Okay. Yeah, I think especially like Whipped Cream would be another artist, actually. I really am liking this plugin a lot. I want to try some more. I want to try like the weird ones, though. Alright, so we've done bass. Let's try some leads. Play me a tune. Okay. Let's kind of stand. I just want to try some like harsh slap. Super interesting. Man, these jazz start at C3. Actually does have a saxy type texture to that one. Square telephone. Really liking this plugin. These are really unique. Rhythmic. Alright, I've heard a similar thing like that. The GUI is probably one of the most like interesting GUIs I think of any synth I've seen yet. Oh, it's like a standard block almost. TikTok. Let's try... Let's go to effects now. I will say, now that I'm hearing a lot of these same sounds, I feel like... Wait, is this the... Oh, so I can adjust the GUI of it like that. Oh, that's cool. I think I like the original actually the best. I will say a lot of these sounds have a very similar... are kind of similar in a lot of different ways, if you want me to be honest. I'm just gonna try to see if I can listen to it. Like, I feel like this would be tough to use in like a house. Well, actually, no, you could probably use it in a house record. But like, I think this one is meant to be very bass style music. Like, that's what it's set up an ARP and get nutty with it. Okay. The CPU hit though has definitely been annoying. And then try MPE. Oh, that's meant to. Oh, I like that. That's cool. And then try some of these. These seems like. Man, it's definitely lagging a little bit. It's kind of annoying. Let's try some of these. Dracon. And then Phantom Lead Us. Really cool plugin. I'm going to give this one... Actually, I'm going to give it the 5 out of 5. I think because, one, it's super unique. And that's a big thing I like when it comes to reviewing plugins. Because I think inevitably, and I hate to say this, anytime I review a synth, I always think to myself, would I ever choose this over Serum? I use Serum for pretty much all my songs, just like most electronic musicians, and actually a lot of hip-hop musicians as well. Serum right now, at least at the time of this video, is the best synth by far. And so sometimes I'm like, yeah, this is a cool synth, but would I ever actually choose this one over Serum? And this one, I think I would, just with like the uniqueness of the sounds and just the routing and everything is super cool. Now what I want to do is I want to kind of try to make my own preset. Which one is I don't even know what these are exactly doing. Shape of the chaotic oscillator, the ratio to the. What is animate? Is that the actual like? And can I like? Oh, okay. So I can route stuff like that. So if I do like, wait. How do I click and drag? Oh, okay. We have a gate here. This is just super, like... So I can see how... So in the background, obviously, you can see how it's adjusting some things, like with the pulse, for example. Bring this up. Wow, that thing's going crazy. Now, what is compare? Is that just and then like see where we have settings? Oh, so I'm gonna try turning that off. Okay, so it seems like it runs way faster without the animations. Although it's cool, I think I'd rather them off, if I'm gonna be honest. Random minimizes all parameter. Let's try that one out. Wow, so I could probably play with this all day just because it's such like a weird style plugin. Definitely pick this one up. This is a really fun one to mess around with. I think especially if you do like experimental style music, especially something with like experimental bass or bass music, this is such a cool plugin.